Well, good morning and welcome to the Market Carver. I'm Joe Clark, Managing Partner of the Financial Enhancement Group. This is the notes from our weekly allocation meeting. Wanted to bring them to you right away. Crazy market we have going on. Big drops on last Friday at the end of the day. Then you have a reversal on earlier on Monday. Lots and lots of volatility. A couple big things that are going on. One, there's a rumor starting to go around talking about changes in September at the September Federal Reserve meeting. And also we saw the ISM numbers come in today a little bit lighter than what we would like. So obviously I'm doing this on Monday after the allocation meeting. You'll receive it on Thursday, and I will tell you, a lot can change between now and then. In the meantime, I wanted to go to our friend Jack Bogle. John Bogle built Vanguard. He's the one who pretty much started it. Loved the idea of mutual funds, especially index funds. When I look at my fiduciary focus, there's a lens. There's 4 things that we look at to try to make certain that we're paying attention to. Risk and volatility is one. Fees and expenses are another. Taxation, both today and tomorrow. And then making sure that we get a real return, something above zero plus inflation. You can't weight one of those higher than the other. They all 4 count. They all 4 matter. Bogle's big thing was always about fees, and he did a great job. Well, the reality is he fought exchange-traded funds for years and years and years. Now Vanguard is one of the biggest suppliers of exchange-traded funds, and we actually use them in that space. Here's what he noted. Of the 6,500 funds that are out there, there have been more than 5,500 funds that have been shut down, liquidated due to poor performance, lack of interest, and they tend to get rolled into other funds within the same family. Back in the 60s when he was working on his baby, if you will, less than 1% of the funds failed per year. The last decade, it's been over 7% of the funds have failed a year. Big changes that are taking place inside of the industry. And from an investment standpoint, even though we don't use a lot of mutual funds, when you look at that institutional leg, it's something that you need to be very well aware of. Boy, was I wrong about Japan. No, just kidding. Japan's market was heating up very, very, very quickly. One of the only performers other than the S&P 500 this year, year to date, when we look at what was happening in the market screamed higher and higher and higher. All of a sudden, people put on the brakes. Suddenly, the Nikkei, their index is down about 19%. A big volatility, 3 to 5% swings, 7% down at the open. No shock in the amount of volatility that's taking place there. And that's one of those things, and that lens of being in a fiduciary focus that you have to pay attention to. You can walk away from the TV, but if you're going to pay attention to this stuff and understand what's going on, you need to be able to do 2 things. Know what it means and know what you're going to do about it when you get it. If you don't do both, you might as well not know, because things are taking place. Remember, ask yourself, who's your fiduciary? Remember, the fiduciary is the person who has to treat your money as if it were owned if they're in the same situation. And if you are being your fiduciary, and a lot of people do, if you're doing that, though, make sure you're checking out your 401k. We're at a very interesting point inside of this marketplace. It can continue to go up from here. It could also fall from here. There are interesting things that are inside of the tea leaves, if you will. So be careful out there, but you may very well want to sit down and review your allocation, your 401k. If you'd like us to help you with that, we manage a lot of money for people who have 401k plans at other areas. Happy to look at it and examine it, if you will. If you're out and about on Saturday morning, be sure you catch the radio show on WQME 9 to 10 a.m. Saturday morning, and Sunday is Shine 99, 10 to 11. And we talked about that fiduciary focus, that lens. And if you miss it, you can always get it on our website at yourlifeafterwork.com. You can also find my newspaper column. Hey, I hope you have a great week. If there's anything we can do for you at the Financial Enhancement Group, please don't hesitate to call. God bless. Have a great week. We'll see you again soon.